Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. It's Sponsor Appreciation Week up at Andy Meyer's Lodge, and we're gonna catch some muskies.
Hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John.
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! Oh yes!
Yes! Honestly, a fight I've never felt before.
Yes, we're at Andy Meyer's Lodge. It's Sponsor Appreciation Week, and we were only up here for 3 days. So we took the first day, which is the show that aired last week, was the multi-species. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is concentrate on muskies, and we have a chance for multiple fish.
You do. It's been a great bite. I think you guys are going to see, you're going to try a little bit of trolling.
Right.
We're going to use the live suckers, and we're going to do some casting. So we got 3 boats, a great group of guys, excited to get out there. I think you'll do fine.
And again, folks, I want to mention, if you've got a corporate group or a group of guys that you get together, the food is great up here, and this is a great time. October, even into November, is great.
Yeah, it's an excellent time to get, if you're looking at something like that with a corporate group, a bunch of buddies, want to do a little business trip, but get that fishing in. Don't overlook end of September into October, right into November.
And I want you to know there is an airport nearby, and this is a great place to stay. And you're guaranteeing me a muskie today?
We're guaranteeing it.
All right, hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Big news! Introducing Jiffy's new E6 Lightning with clean power. Easy starting with a squeeze of the throttle. Powered by a 6 amp hour lithium battery, along with a high torque motor that delivers superior drilling performance. Reverse drilling makes skimming holes a thing of the past. Jiffy's Ripper Blade has longer life. Night lights offers safe drilling even in the dark. The new Jiffy E6 Lightning has everything covered.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. Purpose-built for exploring tight technical terrain. And boasting next-level versatility. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Hey, welcome back, folks. You can't come up to Andy Meyer's in early November without doing some muskie fishing, right, Danny?
That's the time of year.
And we got kind of a mild trend, for this week, actually the next 10 days. That's going to give you a couple extra weeks to fish, but it can be really good too, right?
Yes, it can. That can be the time of year to be out here.
Now, we're going to use suckers today in a quick strike rig, which we're looking at, and you use the Minn Kota to just kind of slowly move around?
Yeah, just kind of peruse, the edges of the bars and the humps and stuff like that.
Well, we'll have fun today. We got Dan Stefanich from Clam with us today. He has not ever caught a muskie.
Well, hopefully we can change that.
And we got Blake, and she caught 4 last week.
Well, we'll see if she can get more.
Okay, buddy.
Reel down. Okay, stop. There you go. There you go.
Oh, nice hook set. Nice hook set there, buddy. Nice hook set there, Dan. All right, buddy. First muskie of the day. I hope. How's it feel, man?
Good, man. It's a good fish.
All right. Get that rod out of the way there. Get that. Oh, there he is. There he is. Muscalongo. All right, Danny. All right. Ooh, that's a nice fish. And whoa, there we go, buddy. Nice fat fish. Hey, Dan. Well, is that your first muskie?
Actually, it's my first muskie ever.
Well, how does it feel, buddy?
Pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, that is a cool deal, isn't it? And how did he do on his hook sit there, Danny?
Perfect.
Yep, you want to give it a little slack and then ream him, right?
Yeah, I felt him tugging, gave him a little bit, and put it to him, man.
And how long?
Heavy fish.
How long have we been on the water?
I don't know, 20, half hour?
Half hour, yeah. Pretty good fishing, huh?
Oh yeah.
We're
Liking
gonna
it.
we're gonna have you hold this one up,
Okay.
and again, what Danny's doing is fishing structure, and he's actually using the bow mount to cover different areas of the bar, and he's watching his locator to make sure there's bait there.
Yeah. Yeah, using these big suckers too. It's cool when you see them get nervous.
Yeah.
They start ticking some line out.
All of a sudden, the rod starts going do it, and then boom. Yeah, this will be a nice one to hold up. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, is that a beautiful fish? Now, Danny, is that the normal fall build on those fish?
Yeah, yeah, it's nice heavy fish.
Yeah, it is. Look at the tummy
Hold 'em
there.
out.
That's a big tummy there, Dan. Well, how do you feel, buddy?
Love it, man.
I mean-
I could do this again.
Yeah, well, you will probably.
Beautiful fish.
Nice
man.
job. Hey, Danny, that's kind of cool. I mean, we both got a muskie at the same time, that boat and our boat. Is that unusual that they group up in the fall?
Not in the fall, and you see feeding windows like that. You know, as you saw, we worked this spot for a few minutes, and then boom, boom, we got two side by side. You know. So.
Now, this time of year, on most of your Canadian lakes, you have your Tullabees and your Ciscoes. They're fall spawners.
Yeah.
Is that what kind of gets the muskies into certain areas of the lake, too?
Yeah, yeah, they slide up on these shallow rock outcroppings to spawn, typically at night, and then they come off the break in the daytime, and that's why we're, you know, sitting just off of them where they're staging during the day.
I'll tell you what, folks, not too many minutes go by and you see people get one on and lose it. Was that a decent sized fish?
Yeah, 40, 42.
Really? What do you think?
What's going on here?
All right, and again, you can put as much pressure on them as you want.
Yeah, I mean, within reason. I mean, you're just sitting there, kind of swimming towards the bow of the boat. When you hit them
Hit them back?
back.
Okay. But try to get them moving a little bit.
No, he's good.
There we go, Danny. There we go, buddy. How was my hook set there, pal? All righty. There we go, man. Oh, here he comes. Here. Oh, this is a nice muskie.
Keep it
This is a nice muskie. Look at that muskie, Danny. Look at that muskie, Danny. Danny. I know, buddy. Here he comes. Oh, look at that fish. That is a beauty, Danny. Nice job, buddy. How was my hook set?
Beautiful. You put the coals right to them.
Now, the deal is, let's go through that and show that hook set in slow motion. The fish is running towards the bow, huh?
Yep.
And what did you want me to do?
Bring it back over his head.
Okay, so in other words, he's moving that way. I did my hook set this way. And make sure you get a little bit of slack in there.
Yep. To pop everything free.
Is that a nice fish?
Nice fish, yeah.
All right, buddy. Now there, folks, is a fall muscalongo. He's got a nice tummy on him, doesn't he?
It's a nice fish.
How long is that about?
41 maybe?
Yeah, and that was so much fun, folks. You know, to me, Danny, there is nothing like that anticipation before you set the hook.
Oh, it's a blast.
And even you guys that have done it all your lives, you still get excited, don't you?
Well, we don't really get to do it that much. You know, like we always hand the rods off, so it's. But yeah, it is. It's really fun.
Why, do you want to go next?
No, we'll let Blake go.
Go, Blake? No, that was fun, folks. And that's a beautiful fatty. I like to pat their tummies there a little bit because he's got a good little tummy right there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to talk about something that you're doing as soon as you release this fish. You know, folks, so many fishermen are thinking about sound now to attract fish. And this is really interesting. The two bites that we had today both came on a rig with this unit on it. And that's a Livingston product?
It's the same technology that are in the Livingston baits. It's just in a little through line deal that you can put on, and we're putting them above our suckers. And this is actually the Cisco noise.
Okay. And that definitely, of course, this time of year when you got Cisco's coming up to spawn, that makes a Cisco noise in distress, and it's by Livingston. And I think it's called, what's it called, Ryan? Electronic bait sound.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the Cisco noise that he's making down there.
I mean, it can't hurt, right?
No.
It's gonna draw fish to your presence, and what's down below there?
The sucker.
Dinner.
Yeah. Danny, what's going on up there, buddy?
We got a bite.
Okay, we got a bite going, and it's Blake's turn. Now, Blake did okay last week. And remember, Blake, before you set back, give it a little snap. Blake, move up so
Straight
we
up
can
and
see you
down.
there. Okay, Danny.
Put the rod on the other side of your body.
Okay. This is pretty cool, guys.
Okay, now reel down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there we go, guys. There we go, Blake. She's all dressed up in her ice armor stuff. We can hardly see her. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There he is. And, oh, what do we got there, Danny? Nice muscula. Oh, that's a pretty fish. That's got real pretty markings on him. You know, that's the neat thing, though, about coming up to Andy Myers Lodge, Danny. You take out a lot of beginners and teach them this, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's part of it, though, too, right?
Yeah, it is. How'd you do on that one?
That was good. That was good.
Well, what did he teach you there that we didn't know before?
To give it a little slack and snap it up really as hard as you can.
Boy, you've had a good month for muskies.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, what is that? 5?
Number 5.
Number 5. Good job, Danny. But you notice when we pulled in this spot, folks, what Danny's looking for on the Humminbird, you're looking primarily for bait fish, right?
Yeah, that was in this spot here. As you notice, the graph was just loaded up, and we didn't get here. The baits were down 30 seconds. We got bit.
Yeah, and that's odd because some of the other spots we fished today that normally do have bait didn't have bait.
No, it's weird. I think you know, they're starting to move because they actually are going through the spawn right now. So have to adjust a little bit.
Now, Danny, that's just our third muskie of the day, and we've been out about 4 hours. Normally this time of year, you can get multiple fish, right?
Yeah, today has been extremely tough. I don't know what's going on here today, but normally, like as you've seen in the past, we get 15, 20 fish in a day sometimes.
You know what's neat about that fish, though, was its colors. You know, and really, those smaller ones have really pretty
they're
colors.
nice and colored up. Yeah, they're pretty.
Well, Blake, what do you think of Danny? He's doing a good job.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Hey, taking a break in the fishing, Dan, I'm really excited about the Amsoil Fishing Report. Folks, this is a video fishing report featuring the entire Midwest, and this is good and current news, isn't it?
Yeah, John, we've got guides anywhere from North Dakota all the way to Lake Erie, and they're talking about where the fish are biting, what they're biting on, water temperature, structure, giving you the inside story.
And this is a monthly report, and when folks look for it, what do?
They go out to amsoil.com/MFR.
And this is updated monthly?
Monthly.
We were fishing Eagle Lake out of Andy Myers Lodge, an 11.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 12.5 hours from Chicago, and 7 hours from Minneapolis.
Excellent. Oh, there's a good one. Awesome.
Beautiful fish.
Look at how he ate that, too.
Ate that Google Eye jig.
This is the Google Eye. It's available in a live bait series and then a long hook shank series. And what we did is we took a glass rattle and built it into the middle of the round jig head and just bouncing it. It hits the bottom, that glass rattle's rattling and it's sending off vibration in this dirty water in this river, and that's the result right there.
This one's coming home with me.
Deer or ducks? Gun or bow? It's hunting season, and Fleet Farm has everything you need to master the hunt this year. Because it's Blaze Orange's end season. It's better in the blind season. The buck stops here season. Hanging with the buddies season. And of course, ready, set, point season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm. Built for real life.
Hey, Tom, Johnsonville has figured out a way to cook the perfect fresh Johnsonville sausage.
Absolutely, John. It's the Sizzling Sausage Grill, and we got a new buddy that likes the grill.
What do you think, Brett?
They're grilled better than I could ever do them. I'm telling you, this is how I grill now.
You know, it makes cooking Johnsonville's year-round easy.
Why do you like it so much, Brett?
I hate admitting anyone or anything is better than me at anything. But man, I gotta hand it to the Sizzling Sausage Grill.
Hey, thanks, buddy. And for more information,
go to sizzlingssausagegrill.com.
Well, we got another one going, Danny?
You bet.
All right, man. Old Dan Stefanich from Clam is going to be the hook setter on this one. Interesting. How deep of water was this one in, Danny?
20.
20 feet. Okay, now again, folks, we tell you this every time. moving away.
No drop it.
Yes, yes, nice hook set there, Dan. Nice hook set there, buddy. Good job, man. Hey, turn and smile. It's a muskie, buddy. Look at him go there. Look at him go there. Okay, here he comes.
No, not yet.
Oh, that one's staying down. That one is staying down. Good fish, Danny?
Good fish. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Look at that, muskie.
Bring him right around towards.
Get him, get him.
Lift up on him. Lift up on him.
And, ooh, nice, 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 nice. Ooh, Danny, that one's fighting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. The power, folks, on those, the power is just incredible. And, wow. Nicely done. There you go, Dan. Hey, very, very nice hook set there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Is that a thrill?
That was awesome.
Isn't
Those
it?
are powerful, powerful fish. Very cool.
Oh, that's another fatty, isn't it?
Beauty.
Nicely done, Dan. Hey, I gotta mention, if you don't mind, about our new Ice Armor float suits that you got on there.
Yeah, they're helping out today.
And those are waterproof and warm and windproof and everything else, and they're really, really, really nice outfits. Well, Blake, it's your turn now.
Yep.
What a beautiful day for early November.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it? You know, you don't even really need your gloves on, and you got a musky bite happening here. Okay. Now, Blake, what are your instructions?
All right.
You give it a little bit of slack before you set.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Now drop it down. Take one more crank. One more crank.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, here he comes. Oh, son of a gun. Well, hey, tell the folks, you don't win them all.
Nope. Can't.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. The best way to clean fish is to use a Mr. Twister 7-inch electric fillet knife. And this week only, you can get the Mr. Twister electric fillet knife for only $19.99 at Fleet Farm. Now, is this unusual? Blake just missed a fish, Danny, and there's a bite at the same
There
time.
might be a little window here firing up.
Okay. That is interesting, though, folks. Blake just lost that one, and we got one going. And
Here, Dad.
I got this rod. Hand me that one, Blake, and then he'll take care of that other one.
Okay, hit him up towards Ryan.
Okay. Towards Ryan there, Danny.
All right, there, hit him.
Yes, yes, there you go, Dan. Keep pressure on him, buddy. Keep pressure on him. All right, Dan. All right, Dan. Here he comes. Here he comes. Maybe. Oh, there he's digging. There he's digging. All right, Dan. All right, buddy. Keep him coming, pal.
Keep the rod up.
Staying down. Nice. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Ooh, look at that muskie. That's a beauty, Danny. That's a beautiful fish. Wow. Hey, Danny, got to ask you a quick question here, buddy, Danny.
Awesome.
Hey, when you is that unusual that Blake just lost one and then another one bit right away?
No, you get real short, intense feeding windows in the fall, right? So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get these other lines going right now.
Oh, get them back in. Yeah, that makes sense. So
That one was biting when she had hers hooked up.
Isn't that
He was clicking it out.
And you were holding the rod too, right?
Yeah, I reached out and grabbed it. Yep.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, buddy.
Now that is a fat zone.
Yes.
Well, Dan, you entered the day not ever catching a muskie in your life.
Number 3 today.
Once again, Jono.
Oh.
That noise maker, and that's that Cisco. Hold it there again, Danny. And I want, that goes right above the sinker there, folks, and it makes a Cisco in distress noise. And Dan, that's got to make a difference, you know. That's a beautiful fish.
In addition to the Ice Helix 5 and 7 family, there's a new model, the all-season model, that comes complete with everything you need for ice fishing and for open water fishing. In addition to your ice fishing shuttle that comes with a battery and a floating transducer will come a summer transducer along with a power cord and a gimbal mount for your time in the boat. The Ice Helix 7 for 2019 also has networking capabilities, so when you're on the boat in summer, you can take advantages of iPilot Link, 360 imaging, and data sharing across your network
getting more out of your unit from winter to summer.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2018 Fishing Contest.
Nicole Marzall of Burlington caught this 41-inch carp on the Mississippi River with a bow. Lou DiNicola of Lake Zurich, Illinois, boated this 42-inch northern on Zarn Lake on a Kalen's jerk minnow. Andy Johnson of Menominee Falls boated this 42-inch Chinook in the Milwaukee Harbor on a spawn sack. Tyler Charles Herman of Manitowoc boated this 23-inch bass on Birch Lake on a crankbait. And this week's kids winners are Gary Grajnik of Green Bay caught this 29-inch walleye on Green Bay on a crawler. And Henry Osborne of Rochester, Minnesota caught this 22-inch bass on the Mississippi River on a minnow.
I got one, Danny. Danny, I got one. I got one, buddy. I was jigging a tube down there. I got one jigging a tube. Okay, buddy. Okay, man. Gotta loosen my drag just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, there he is. Look at this guy, you guys. Holy moly, 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 moly. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, look at that power. Look at the power. There we go, Danny. Nicely done, buddy. How long were we watching that on the Humminbird?
Had to be 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I kept rimming that tube up and down, and I tried stopping it. I tried twitching it.
That was pretty wild.
I mean, he was there a long time.
Well, you can see. I don't know if can you back this up? If
I don't know. We can. We'll take a look at that after you hold up the fish. But yeah, I think we can. That is a beautiful muskie, isn't it?
That's a nice one.
That, look at it again. There's I gotta get the tummy tap. But that was interesting, wasn't it, Danny?
He was following that, and finally he bit it. But
and we got 3 suckers out, folks, that he wanted no part of, and he ended up hitting that tube.
Yeah.
And I kept ripping it up, letting it drop, ripping it up and letting it drop. What is that, about a 45?
Yeah, it's a real nice fish.
Real fatty.
Fish. Yeah.
No, that was a lot of fun, and it was just like ice fishing, really. You know, sitting there watching your Humminbird ice fishing. That's a beautiful fish. Thank you, buddy. Yep, gorgeous. Folks, actually what I was doing there, I was casting out this tube into shallower water and dragging it back, and I got tired, so I just decided to vertical jig it for a while along with the suckers, and that actually looks pretty good when you jig like this up and let it fall. The fish can see it pretty good, but that fish watched that for about 5 minutes. And another must when you're fishing this time of year in late fall is these clam dry skin gloves. I can use a spinning reel, I can use a bait caster, they're real flexible, I can handle all kinds of lures and whatnot, and they keep your hands dry and warm. These have been my favorite for years. Another one on that jig, Danny, another one on that jig, buddy. Oh, that's another nice fish. That's another beautiful fish, guys. There he is, there he is. Oh man, that's a big boy, Danny. Danny, look at the size of him. Look at that muskie, buddy. Just came off, too. Vertical jigging the old tube and reedy.
You're on him. You're on him.
That is interesting, though, buddy. I didn't see him.
Well, why are they eating that tube and not eating our suckers?
That is interesting, folks. And that's what, you got to find a pattern almost every day, don't you?
Yep.
And we have, 3 suckers out, and I'm leading the boat jigging the tube.
And it caught the last 2 fish on it.
Dude, that got my heart going, dude. Wasn't that neat?
That was awesome.
Okay. Well, we haven't had a chance to hold mine up yet. You got a bite in the back of the boat, Danny?
You bet.
Okay, Blake. Oh, let's end our day with number 8, Blake. Okay, remember what to do, sweetie.
You want me to help?
Danny will tell you when.
Okay, keep reeling.
Remember to give him some slack before you hit him.
Reel down.
Okay.
And right there, hard. Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. We got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Ooh, another beautiful muskie. Another beautiful muskie. Holy cow, holy cow. Blake, hold on there, Blake, hold on. We're gonna get back here and help you, I think. Okay, where's that net? Oh, we got a fish in that other net. We got a fish. Oh, here he comes, Blake. See if you can steer him in there. See if you can steer him in there, Blake.
He's a fighter.
Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah. Hey. When do you see double muskies?
Never.
That was funny. We were just going to pick up mine and show it to the camera. And what did you notice in the back of the boat?
Well, we kind of came in shallow, and Blake grabbed the rod, and I see it.
Yeah.
We got a fish.
Now, how many did you catch today?
This is my second.
And I've got 3. Dan's got 3, so that would equal
8.
Not a bad day. We're gonna hold
Good
these
day.
up. We're gonna hold these up together.
All right.
Whoa, the double header, Danny. Can you stand back up on the deck there? Wow, look at that. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Is it usually like this at Andy Myers this early in the fall?
Oh, it can be, yeah.
Well, those are 2 gorgeous fish, Danny, and that's 8 muskies today, and just a thrill of a lifetime, buddy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It really is fun.
Folks, Ice Armor by Clam is always coming up with new innovations in clothing, and we have the Motion Float series here. And Blake, what do you like about yours?
Well, I have the Glacier suit, and I love that they always have a complete line for women. It's really, really nice.
And I have the Rise suit, and I'll tell you what, folks, I love the motion in this suit. It's extremely comfortable, and this suit is available at a great price point. Now, what about you, Dan?
I got the Ascent suit on, which is our top-of-the-line float suit, also with motion float technology.
And I'll tell you what, these suits will save lives, absolutely. And again, I just love the motion. You fished all day today, and
Yep.
No problem.
You know, it's open water. We're out here muskie fishing, and motion float means the name of the technology. It's a baffled system that gives you the security of a float suit, but also the flexibility, the mobility that anglers need when they're out on the ice.
All right, give me your glasses. I want you to prove.
We're going to do a demo here.
All right, I want you to prove
float
that this floats. Okay, let's see how this thing works. Whoa! 40-degree water temps. Hey, look at that. How you doing down there?
Motion float, it works.
No, that is outstanding, buddy. Are you cold?
Not bad, a little bit.
Oh, look at that. Why don't you just swim to shore there?
Get the shore, guys.
Good job, buddy. For more information on fishing packages at Andy Myers Lodge, call 888-727-5865. 727-5865.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
If you fish, chances are you've used a Mustad hook. That's all we use. Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy.
I mean, I just can't believe this, folks.
Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did. Well, that was a wonderful 3 days at Andy Myers Lodge.
It truly was, and it was a perfect way to thank our sponsors.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish it. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.